Tell me about yourself, because you said that you're an Army vet. What got you into joining the Army?
Like I said earlier on in high school and stuff, I was getting in trouble. I played sports and stuff, but I didn't really go nowhere. I had offers, but I had a friend pass away, so I didn't really go to finish my sports. And then, my son was being born. And when I heard I was having a son, I kind of already was in my spot in my head. If I wasn't where I needed to be within a year, then my fallback was to join the Army.
Right.
And then I found out I was having a son, and I knew I didn't really have any discipline or respect any older males or any authority, so I had to go learn that, or else I knew I wouldn't be a good father. Pretty much, I grew up typical, no father around, no older males in my life, so I kind of wanted to change that up. I had to learn it, so this is why I'm a student of life, like you said before.
Yeah.
I joined, and it's not for everybody, but I took what I needed, and I needed to learn discipline. I needed to learn how to fight through hard times. Yoshi? I'm sorry. How to fight through hard times, how to get that structure, and I think that's what it gave me, and it started there. For my son, man, my son was born and I was gone. I came back and I met my son for the first time at 4 months, and that was that motivation right there for me. And that's kind of been my motivation in life so far. My son that's kind of give him a good example to look up to. I don't know it all. I learned from him, he learned from me, but we're going through this life together. He's 10 years old now, plays basketball, and
Nice.
yeah, he keeps me on my toes. So yeah, high school, I guess from teachers telling me I wasn't going to amount to anything, I was going to be dead or locked up in jail because I was a class clown, I was that guy, but I had a lot going on, and I think a lot of us do in high school. We got a lot going on. We're still trying to figure ourselves out. Teachers shouldn't really speak to you like that. I mean, I could have took it either way, but it motivated me to be something more in my life. And then yeah, for my son, and that's always kind of been a push. Yeah, it's not always easy. It's not always rainbows and butterflies, but when I'm not at my best, he's there to remind me. I got that image in the back of my head. And then the gym also helps a lot as well.
Yeah, and I really have to pay tribute to that, because I've experienced a lot of that personally. I've had my own, I've had multiple losses in my family.
Yeah.
I've even had a principal for one of my old schools ask me, "You been to jail yet?" And it's like
they're waiting on it.
Yep.
Like I told you.
And it's crazy how we see a lot of like community or society, and how at times they could target the individual when they don't even understand what that individual is going through. They don't understand and see behind closed doors the trauma you've experienced, the pain you're going through, and your reason why. And like right now, your greatest reason why is for your son. And that is something that I really preach to lead by example, because like for me and my own kid, I didn't have necessarily the full father figure to be able to understand the concept of authority, of discipline, of respect, and everything. And now, when I had my kid, my whole mindset is, how can I lead by example and set my own kid off for a better future than what I've experienced?
The way I look at it is like we had the blueprint of what not to do, or what we didn't.
Exactly.
So try to do the opposite. It may not be right or not, because every kid is different, but I took away, I had the blueprint of what not to do. I didn't like that I didn't have a father or nobody there to cheer me on or teach me these games or anything like that, so I wanted to be present for my son, for those small moments, to be at those games, to be able to have a flexible career job where during the summer he can come to the gym and still get active. I always tell him during school, that's when we're working on hard work for our brain. I won't make him work out as much, it's all for the brain. During the summer, now it's hard work for the muscles. So we're in the gym, we're going to put some work in, and then you're playing basketball, and he doesn't realize it now, but the gym is just as much for his mental as well.
Exactly.
You'll understand.
And it's funny too, because it's like, I feel part of the world we live in right now, it caters too much to the wants of children, to the wants of people, when we don't actually understand that sometimes things are done because that's what it's needed for the future.
Yes.
So it's like, even if your kid doesn't understand why you put him in the gym or really push hard for his education, 10, 20 years from now, he's going to thank you, because then he'll understand the sacrifices you made for him and why you pushed him so much.
Yes. You know, and I don't regret anything. I don't regret not having a father when I was younger. I actually met him a couple years back. You know, we talked as adults and stuff. But it made me the man I am today. You know what I'm saying? And my son's gonna have, Lord knows when he gets older, he's gonna have his own problems with Lee. I probably was too much on his butt, you know, or something. There's gonna be something that he didn't like, you know, and hopefully when it gets to that time, I'm still understanding enough to let him get it off his chest and we talk about it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the one part I'm, with the gym, with all this discipline, with everything that I preach, or everything that I'm still learning, at the end goal, I want that to be able to, for me to be able to be opened up with my son when it comes to that, or just with anybody at that, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you did me wrong in the past, I should be able to be forgiving and talk about it, you know?
Yeah.
More understanding.
Exactly. And you know, I was actually talking with somebody just yesterday in regards to the impact and the relationship you build with other people. And if you're able to instill great values and to be a good, honest, righteous person into even 20 people, look at the ripple effect. Because you figure 20 times 20 is 400, 20 times 400, 8,000. And it just keeps going on. So even just one small encounter you could have with somebody where you show that passion, that love, can send a wave through everything.
And I hear you. That's a lot. Like, a lot of people ask why I post so much on the Instagram and stuff, but like, I get a lot of feedback. People that don't feel like going to their gym, they're like, I look at your stuff and you're right in the gym. Like, it's no question for me. It's a lifestyle at this point. It's just a routine. You get up, you go to the gym, you get it out the way, you do your thing, you eat, you know, routine. I like a routine. It keeps me, my little routine is good for me. If you come down here to Scottsdale Boxing Club, and I can get you on a routine as well. You know, my partner, he does lifts and weights, and we do have great coaches here with the boxing and personal training, from pros to amateurs, any level pretty much. You know, we pride ourselves there. A lot of people think like, we're in Scottsdale, you know, but Scottsdale is a good place to be at. We're right in the center of everything.